Hi, and welcome to Center 2 of our Beaks, Feet, and Feathers unit. I always want to say birds first. This is Mix and Match, and this is going to be looking at the different adaptations birds have in their beaks and their feet. So there is a card in the envelopes. Did you ever wonder? And this is a good one to read out loud, or you could have one of the students read out loud, or take turns to kind of get them into the activity and get them thinking about the fact that different birds have different types of beaks and different types of feet they might not have really noticed before. So that's a good place to start. And then we also have some cards with adaptations. We have beaks on the front and feet on the back. So you can, there should be enough for each student, or in pairs if it's a big group. You can have them kind of look at these and start to describe in as much detail as possible the shapes that they're seeing with the bird beaks, and then the feet, like what they notice is different about the different types. So again, that's just kind of getting them to activate what they already know and to start to think a little bit wider about how birds have adapted based on their different environments. So that's a good place to start. Then you can, we have this memory card game of birds. So you can use these, you can have each student grab a card, and most of them you can see both their beak and their feet. They might have to look a little bit closely, but you can have them look at these and then match them up to what type of beak and what type of feet each bird has. Just to, again, to start connecting the dots. And then let me look at my little cheat sheet here. For younger grades, you might want to do that as a group, like one bird card at a time. For the older grades, have them kind of come up with these ideas on their own and then share out and discuss. Then we have, moving on, we have these cards. The blue ones are beaks and the green ones are feet. And I would start with one. I would start with the beaks, and you'll need either a nice sized table, or if there's like a floor area, like a reading area you can use, you could put this on the ground, and you'll kind of spread them around, make sure there's room around each one, and then you can give each student a couple of cards and have them look at the beak on the bird and place it next to the one that they think it most represents. And once they've all been done, you can kind of go through and talk about, if everyone agrees that they're placed in the right place, talk about what they might eat with those beaks. And then if there's any discrepancy, have that conversation and have them be scientists and kind of figure out what the best answer is. And then you can repeat the same activity with the green cards, which are the feet. So that could take quite a bit of time. You could give each student several cards and have a good discussion around that. Finally, what is the last one? Finally, the last one is we have here it is, pictures of different foods that birds eat. So flying insects, leaves and grasses. So this is one where you can use the bird cards again, or you can just have the discussion of what beak is going to be the best for each type of food. So you can look at the different types of food cards and see which birds might best be adapted to those different types of food. So that's a lot. You can definitely pick and choose based on your audience, your grade, and the attention span of the students. It's good because you can mix it up, change the activity every 5 minutes or so to keep their interest. But if you have any questions, please email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com and have fun.